I'm going to do in this video is change your perception. As people, we tend to look at differences, and really, we should be looking in golf and as to what's the same. So let's look at number one golfer here on the LPGA. Switches out clubs here. Okay, this is a short iron. I think she's hitting at 8. Okay, so in the last videos, I showed you some things, and let's go over them there. She's right at the flag. So exactly what did we see there? What is the same in her swing and the things that I've showed you in the other videos? Okay. One, she forms a triangle. Okay. She comes down. As Lee says, see that she's coming outwards with her arm on a 45. And she is, what a surprise, she's palm up. Okay. She's facing the ball a little more than most. So she reminds me of Lee Como. And sorry about that, Lee. She's got more hair. Okay, so then the arm does what? Arm and elbow extend, the wrist extends, and she does that little pushing move. Okay. And then the triangle that's formed goes left. All right, let's watch her in slow motion. And then we're going to look at a few other players. And then I'm going to show you something that Lee taught me. Right, there we go. Nice swing. Okay, let's look at another player. Let's look at Dustin Johnson. Okay. All right, there he is. He goes up. He forms a funky triangle because of that bowed wrist, but it's still the triangle. He's got the flying right elbow. All right, so he's different. His body twists and turns. Okay, watch his arms. Triangle comes down. And look at that. He's palm up. Shaft tracing that forearm, palm up. Who would have thought? Even though he's twisted away, more away from the target, he's still palm up. All right, then he should drive the elbow and wrist. Well, look at that. Right elbow, right wrist pushes into the ball. I want you to note, watch right down where he's hitting the ball and where he hits it. If that's not in the center and underneath the ball, a little bit to the right, that's sure what it looks like here, and it's a clear picture. Off he goes. The club face turns over. That's from your hands extending. Right hand, okay, and he's got the finish. All right, and he sends the ball further right on a diagonal than a lot of people, but those are differences now, aren't they? But I showed you what's the same. Now let's look at another player that we all know. What does he do? All right. Here we go. He folds up. There's your triangle. He comes away on a 45. And look at right there, he's palm up. He's probably a little more over the top than most people, but he's palm up. And plus it's the angle of the camera. All right. So then, what's going to happen? He starts to extend that elbow, pushing into the ball, And look at where he strikes it. Boy, that looks like that's on the inner side of the sweet spot to me, towards the heel side. And out the outside of the ball, just a hair. Almost a minuscule amount. You know, his club face doesn't roll over as much, but he's hitting a fade. Okay, he's hitting a controlled fade. 179 yards with an 8-iron, I believe. Okay. So there we go. And then, you know, you get into that nice position there. All right, let's look at someone else. Yeah, let's look at this guy. All right. This guy does the same thing, believe it or not. Doesn't look the same. Okay, there's palm up. Extend that elbow and wrist into the ball. You can't see it in this video, but that strike is on the sweet spot. Actually, a hair towards the heel. And then underneath. That's why it flies the way it does. So how is it flying? Okay. Let's look at Dustin again. And I'm going to let this run and just watch it here for a second. Sorry about the sound. Turn that down. Okay. Pretty normal shot. It's straight. Now here's the ones I want you to look at, the next two hits. There you go. That flight's not normal, okay? That flight does something unusual that Lee Como taught me. It's called gyroscopic precession. All right? It's a ballistic flight to the ball. Look at how it starts turning. It's actually going right, then left, then right again. Okay, let's show it's not a fluke. Let's watch him do it again. This is an advanced technique that Lee Como is going to teach people. He taught me it. It's bizarre. That ball flies very, very strangely. Usually right where you want to go. Okay, so I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Okay, coach walks in the way. All right, now here's an important shot. See how he does? Okay. You know, pretty good shot. Started to do it again. Got a little bit of movement, and I'm only talking maybe 5 feet. All right, runner, runner, runner. Get out of the way, runner. Runner. Good heavens. Oh, look at what you made. Oh, runner, look at what you made him do. Runner. Anyway, if you look at this, last one is important for a reason, because he shows you exactly how you overdo something, and the number one player in the world misses. Then he shows you why. That's why I missed. He knows before even the ball lands, because you feel it. I got it too far on the outside. You know, I let my head get out in front, and I blocked it. So what are you going to do on the next one, Dustin? Like all humans, this is psychology, everyone. You basically do exactly what he's doing here. You overcook it, and you miss. So anyway, let's just let it run, and I'll shut up for a few minutes. I could watch that all day. What I'm trying to do now when I'm golfing for scoring is just spin that ball that way and make it fly. Nothing else. No other thoughts consciously on the course. That's what Lee's sight is about. That's what he's saying. It's not confusing, guys. It's all about how to get there. All right, I'm going to look at one more person, and this is for Simon. Simon, man, are you improving? I don't know if you feel it yet yourself, but your golf swing's changing. But let's look at a couple things. We're not going to get to gyroscopic precession yet, but okay, you fold up. Your triangle's flatter. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. You're coming away on a 45 degree. And look at that. Palm up. Nice job. Palm up. Okay. And then you push and extend very nicely. All right. You're pushing, extending. And there you go. You turn left. And the result's a really nice shot. Okay, so all those things in common. You did stuff in common with the number one players in the world, Lee Como and myself. It all looks different, but some of the things are, you got to look for what's the same. And if it's the same in all swings, shouldn't we be doing it? All right, thanks, everybody.